This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, according to this article, The Telegraph, which of course I'll pin in the description box for you all to have a little read for yourself, they have said that Anthony Joshua has been tested 12 times en route to fighting Alexander Povetkin. And going by the article and going by what Joshua says, which we'll get into his statement in a minute, it's pretty much forced on Joshua, where he's asked UKAD and VADA to do extra testing, of course on Alexander Povetkin, because of course he has the bit of a cloud hanging over him, but also whatever Povetkin does, he also will do himself. So he's not asking for extra just for Povetkin. He's saying, look, test him loads more, and of course test me as well. No problem. We've got absolutely nothing to hide. Now, the Telegraph does call Alexander Povetkin a two-time drugs cheat, which is not very good, Telegraph, I've got to tell you, because the first time around he was deemed innocent. He was, which was the fight for Deontay Wilder, which of course never took place. He was found innocent on that one, Telegraph. He did fail with Wembley Stadium. I have no idea too much details about that one. As far as I'm aware, he took something and he failed. Okay, so anyway, it's a one-time cheat. Not that that's any better, of course. Anyway, Anthony Joshua has spoken about him being tested by UKAD and VADA, and he talks about that, plus his upcoming fight with Alexander Povetkin. So this is what Anthony Joshua had to say initially about VADA and UKAD anti-doping testing, all that kind of stuff. So Anthony Joshua's statement: "They know my routine. I've had to do all my business all in front of them. There's no secrets with those guys. Whatever testing regime Povetkin was on before, we've probably gotten that little bit extra for this fight. I'm sure he wants to prove himself clean too. Povetkin, he's patient. You've got to stand on his ground. Don't stand off it, because he's waiting for you to come and hit you. You've got to take it off his game. Bully him a bit, hit him back there. Just a tight guard so you're not giving anything away. When you're fighting a tall guy, you can kind of sit back and jab. When you're tall, you can sit back, but now I've got to come a bit tighter. That's the way to beat him. It's a real breakdown job. Don't give him any opportunities and keep a tight guard." So that is Anthony Joshua's statement. So as you can hear by that, and of course have a read of the article yourself, that he's asked pretty much for extra testing for not only himself but Alexander Povetkin as well. They want to make sure that Povetkin is going into this fight clean, and of course he wants to prove as well that he's also clean, because there's been a lot of haters, should we call them, who will just accuse Anthony Joshua of PED use because of the size of his frame, and that, which is a little bit crazy. It really is. But for me, I think 12 tests, mix of UKAD and VADA, that's a lot. That really is a lot. Now, of course, the fight is only 1 week away now. Of course, that'll be at Wembley Stadium, September 22nd as well, with the undercard of Maddie Askin versus Lawrence Okoli for the British and Commonwealth Cruiserweight titles. You've got Luke Campbell versus Yvonne Mendy in a rematch. And, of course, you've got Sergey Kuzmin taking on David Price as well. And that's pretty much the entire undercard as of right now. Hopefully, a fight or two will be announced between now and then. Otherwise, it could be a very, very short night, couldn't it? Because there's not many fights at all. There is one more guy on there. I believe he's a Russian, but I don't think he's got an opponent yet. Anyway, so yeah, he's been tested 12 times, and of course that is according to the Telegraph anyway. So anyway, you drop your thoughts below about it. Do you think 12 is a bit much, or do you think it's fair enough that Team Joshua has asked for extra testing? Hence the reason why this 12 has come out. Drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up and subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.